It's time for Giants baseball. Next.
We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's bring you the Fall Hunting Classic with huge savings on the latest gear, free seminars, plus extra savings of up to $100 during our trade-in sale on binoculars, scopes, and rangefinders. I am the new Reese's Outrageous Blizzard only at DQ. I am Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Reese's Pieces Candies in one Blizzard. Plus, brace yourselves, caramel. Outrageous! Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Abstract accident. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers.
Welcome to Toyota's National Clearance Event. Only happens once a year. We've got the last of the 2018s. We have amazing deals.
Great lease deals.
Deals so good. I wish I came up with it, but get in here. Toyota's National Clearance Event is the best part of summer.
Get $2,500 cash back or a low-mileage lease on this adventurous new gas-powered 2018 RAV4 for just $189 a month. For Michigan residents only.
I think we need more signs.
Toyota, let's go places.
Matt Moore's going to get the call up for San Francisco Giants.
HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the Chicago Cubs and San Francisco Giants. I say everyone watching. Thank you for tuning in, sir, or ma'am, whoever you are. Justin Pedroia will be the starting batter for the Chicago Cubs.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
If you guys are Tiger fans, I'll keep you updated on the Tigers score as I've got streaming on my phone. That might be what you hear in the background. Turn down a little bit so it doesn't interfere with this game. So let's get ready for the first pitch of this ball game by the Giants.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken.
It's about 7 goodbye. It's going to be a strike.
Take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out.
And he gets hit that one. It goes back towards the pitcher and goes going to go to center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder. And it's going to be lined to second base. And that's going to be a base hit.
2 and 3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then
boss off the pitch from on, but
knows, maybe get on a nice
it was relatively close to the pitcher, but not anywhere near the pitcher. And I don't think this guy likes my announcing because he left forever.
Here's Javier Baez. And he's first pitch swinging here.
And there's that one. That was going to be gone. That was going to be
field for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He's safe.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy, so that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. And there you see
almost
the numbers
a home
over
run
his
there.
last 8
just
contests.
Just a
He's
little
really
bit before,
been leading the
so
charge for this team.
A tad bit shy.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runner.
That's going to be an out first, but that's going to advance the runners, and it's going to be 1 down.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting
so Desmond does his job.
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on.
So Kyle Schwarbacher's going to be up to bat now.
Ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line drive to be successful.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game,
the Tigers are taking on Anaheim Angels, just in case people are wondering.
Come back and deliver in this one here.
Score is top of the first with a man on first and no out.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strike out.
0-2 count with two man first on second, third.
Now a foul tip, but it's
going to be
held
fouled away.
the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
That's going to be recorded as an out. Okay then.
It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, and he's going to hit it.
And this ought to play a couple as this ball's down for
That's going to score at least the man at first.
The runner from third.
It's going to score the man at third and second, so that's going to be 2 RBI double for Russell.
And he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to
And
bring
it's
in
2-0 Cubbies.
They're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Bullet back up the middle.
That one may be gone.
Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the
no, he's going to get there in time.
So it's 2 runs
for
on 3
that's going to be
hits,
in the inning, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first.
To the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top, 2-0. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
He's going to get called out. He's 10-8 and 22 starts.
Together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s.
2.9.
He's been around the plate.
2.19 ERA.
So I expect to see another dominating performance 40 from him
innings pitched.
In the game, and heim maybe walking out of here with another W.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
It's now 1-0 Tigers, just to let you folks know.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Schwarber ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in.
Hunter Prince.
2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and give yourself a chance.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Vmart is up to bat for the Tigers, just to let y'all know. With a man on second and third.
This one's down to third. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He had a homer in the ballgame.
Brandon Belt up to bat now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And he's going to watch that one go by at the knees for a strike.
Here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately.
Swing and a miss. 0-2
he
goes.
Everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
Tigers still lead the season series between these 2 squads 3-2. They are trying to win
the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
And that curveball just outside the strike zone, according to home plate umpire.
2 out, nobody on.
So now the 1-2.
A swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Strikeout retires the side.
And the strikeout retires the side. We'll go to the top of the second.
1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0.
So 1-2-3 inning for the Giants.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora
Albert
Jr.
Almora Jr. up to bat now for the
play, not far north
Cubbies.
of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's the swing. It's popped up. That's going to be a double at least. That should be at least double if he gets his ass in the gear.
And he's in there
They're going to pull it to third. Like he was going to go to third. He was going to stop at second anyway. So stupid play on the outfield's part.
Gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second.
Kyle Hendricks up the bat now.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
2-0 Tigers. Top of the first. 1 down. Man on first and third.
As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a
So the
bat
Tigers,
before.
the real Tigers game and this video game, the Cubs had the actual same score, and that won't last long.
And ought to be good for extra bases. Almora is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he's safe.
Batting ninth, catcher Miguel Montero.
Now Miguel Cabrera is going to be up to bat for the Tigers. That's right, Miguel Cabrera.
Oh,
Miguel Machado.
Miguel Montero. And as you
My
can
bad, I
tell
thought I said
easily
Miguel
from the
Cabrera.
splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
That's in there for a strike, 1-1. Jamer at third. You got Martinez at first. Nico is the Tigers' offensive player.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there is strike call. I think that Angels realize this thing Nico's looking for something else. He's taking 2 fastballs. But catchers and pitchers do as they read. Takes and swings. I gotta get the straight ball the dirt down and in. Laid off in the count levels 2-2. Goodrum has 5. He's got 10.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And make a pitcher punt, breaks on at third.
Line drive single, but the runner second has pulled up, so he's not going to score. But nice piece of hitting anyway.
So we got a man first at third.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And this is sliced foul into the
And a
stands
double
in
point for the
right
Anaheim
field.
Angels is in the inning, but not before the Tigers pick up 2 runs.
Nico just nipped at the wire.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He singled his last time
It's
up.
now a 4-0 ball game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Crawford's got it, bare-handed for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Riding in once again.
Right back, I gotta go help my roommates.
Does your business internet provider promise a lot? See who delivers more. Comcast Business has voice solutions that let calls from any of your devices come from your business number. The others? Nope. Get 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month when you get 2 voice
Ian Desmond, 0 for 1 here
Ian
in the
Desmond's
early
not good
going.
at bat now. Sorry, I thought my roommates were back, but turns out they weren't.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there.
And that's going to retire the sides now.
And an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs,
So they get out of the inning.
4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
But not before he pick up another 2 runs this inning. So far, the Cubbies are averaging 2 runs an inning.
Standing in, Buster Posey, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and
the pitch.
Chop fouled over.
Shot fouled. And a couple kids that are going to be ejected from this ball game. A couple of young fans, it looks like, are going to be ejected from this ball game.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball.
Yeah, I'm going to be making a new rule this year that you're not allowed to bend over
the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay
the
back
wall
on
to
the
grab a
changeup
ball
there,
that's
but
still
this is
moving.
chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing
If it stops, it's another thing, but while it's still in process of moving, it's another. Swing and a miss! And I don't know why the San Francisco Giants fans come to a feet for a strikeout that their guy just got, but anywho, what do you get for fans? That's what you get for California fans.
They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
And just as I expected, those young fans now being escorted out here by local security.
Right over the outside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So Turner is pitching for the Tigers. This must be a call-up because I haven't heard of him yet this year.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2
I'll have to Google map for this game.
Out toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
So 2 gone, and then 2 fans also gone from this game.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch.
Let's go retire sides. Now we go to the top of the 3rd inning.
In order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber is his name, not Kyle Schwarber. I don't know why I thought that earlier. Now San Francisco skipper, some things from the bullpen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
dugout.
There's a swing and a drive.
And doesn't look like it's going to help him, or really, no, it won't.
The relay, and he's out trying to stretch.
And they're going to say he's out.
Mistake here, leading off.
I don't know if I'm Joe Madden. I'm going to want to challenge this one because that was awful damn close.
When he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down. So probably won't be doing that again in this one.
We'll see if Joe Madden wants to challenge it, and there's going to be nothing that looks like a challenge from the dugout. Let's take a replay here and watch this. Does he get tagged? I'm not sure. It was close. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's out. That was close. Look at that. A second or two later, he would have been safe. If he would have been a second too earlier, that pitch would have been a second too later. That would have been a safe call, but that is clearly out. But you can't help but get excited from the vantage point I had it at. Which is, I believe, it's right here. And the Angels have just hit a 3-run homer, so it's now 3-2 Angels. Bottom of the first, no out. And it's starting to look like the typical Detroit Tigers.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. He's going to try. Let's see if he can move it. He better keep his gas cap going.
He's digging for second.
And he's going to be safe. He doesn't even have to slide. I don't know why he slid, but
that was a great job.
He was safe by a country kilometer.
Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Jason Hayward. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Williamson's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no
That's a double play.
2 hits, no errors, and none left.
So for the first time in this ball game, the San Francisco Giants successfully keep the Cubbies off the scoreboard.
Here's Joe Panik. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
So let's see if the Giants can turn his ball around.
Sure they'd appreciate it.
Bottom of the third inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopper foul.
Fouled ball. Made some contact with it. Oh, that's a good part.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1 count.
And there's
Ball.
a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Misses low.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Here's the pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. It's got the distance, but it's going to go foul.
And it's a foul ball.
It had the distance, but it was just foul.
Swing and he pops him up.
And now he's going to make. Now he's going to make up. Now he's going to make a mistake. Now he's going to pay for. Yeah. Yes, a pop-up is out.
And the versatile Mac Williamson.
Mac Williamson.
It's been a rough
hello, Mr. Person that is watching. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but hello, and thank you for joining my live broadcast.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control.
How are you doing tonight?
But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Baez has a play.
Baez is gonna be up under it, and that's gonna be the second out of this ball game.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
And I think I keep chasing these people away because they come here and then they're here for a few minutes, a few seconds, a few minutes, and then they leave. So.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if it's my voice or if they don't like the Cubbies, but oh well, we're lost.
It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off.
Swing and a miss.
Strike one.
22 pitches have been thrown by Hendricks.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
From the lineup, the 1-1 pitch.
Back. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber over to his left. And that's the third out.
And he waits the last second, but moves up on it and gets to the last out. So we go to the fourth inning.
They trail here 4-0.
Got a quick game going on here tonight at Statements Park.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Albert Almora.
So he doubled in the second. He's going to try double again. Let's see if we can double here again, or at least get a triple. I'll be happy with a single, you know.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First one, the at-bat on the way, and that one's going to be caught.
This one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's going to be the first out of the inning, and the San Francisco Giant fans cheer, but I don't know what they're cheering for. Their team is still trailing 4-0. And now the Tigers are in serious trouble. They got bases loaded with no outs.
Comes up empty, it's strike one.
I like the fact that they're swinging early.
And Mike Gaudenheimer is looking like his stupid usual self.
But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent
swing a high drive ball, and that one's gonna be up, and that one's gonna be
gets there and makes a
caught.
Running play for the second out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero.
So Turner remains in the game. He's got 21 pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up.
High pop-up, and that one's getting no doubt being out. Now the Cubs are starting to play like the Tigers.
This one away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-0 still the Cubbies.
Nothing. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this.
I don't know what Warren Gardenhire is doing, but he needs to get his ass in the gear and get out and talk to his pitcher or something.
See if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder,
Hunter Pence.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Another name I mispronounced.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay
so it's not looking good for the Tigers. Still in the bottom of the first inning. No out, 2-1 count, and bases are loaded. And the Angels lead it 3-2.
And the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball.
There's a strike.
Now that's
1-1.
You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball.
Now it's gonna be a 3-1 count for the Tigers. So 1-1 count here, a 3-1 count in Los Angeles.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
So full count with bases loaded, no out for the Angels.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Again, he sends it out of
play. Away.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger.
And he walks and Turner walks the batter, so that would score another one and leave the bases loaded. So it's now 4-2. It's now 4-2 Angels. And let's see if Ron Gardenhire or any of the Detroit Tigers staff in the bullpen decides to do something about this.
Desmond is there to put it away for round
and
number 2.
doesn't look like they're going to budge. So, typical Tigers, a typical Tiger staff. So,
here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher now batting for the Angels. And this kid scored at least 2 runs for the Angels. So.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80%.
It's now
first pitch
6-2.
You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio.
And Ron Garnhart just stands at the edge of the Tigers' dugout and looks dumbfounded.
0-1, here it comes. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So still no out. A 6th spot so far in the bottom of the first inning for the Angels, and they got a man at first and third.
Lineup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're
and he's gonna get, and the third baseman's gonna get caught on. The guy at third's gonna get caught on one down, and he's gonna get tagged out for the first out. Yeah, finally the Tigers show some life here tonight in the bottom of the first inning.
Like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
A drive sent towards the gap, and that's going to be a home run! Home run Cubbies!
Add another. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
And that's going to be Dustin Pedroia.
I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
Excuse me for the burp.
Wow, that was impressive.
Top of the 5th inning here.
He'll swing and lift a ball
fouled away.
Left and out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
So finally the Tigers getting out in this ball game.
Oh, Matt, look,
in the bottom of the first inning, but they still have a man. They still have a man at first and second for the Angels, and the count is carried at 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it.
And I'm not sure if Turner will be back in the second inning or not.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
I don't know who this Turner is, but he hasn't showed any positive signs yet here tonight for the Tigers.
A swing and a high drive.
Here's a high fly hit, and could that one be gone too? And that one's gone too.
A solo shot, and they add another.
So a solo shot, and they add another, and that one's into the water.
Shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And Bias is going to get that one. This could be 7th of the season. And I tell you what, talk about home runs. Talk about, holy shit, let's talk about Matt McCallum from the Colorado Rockies. Holy shit, is he having a phenomenal season in home runs.
He's got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore.
And Matt Moore is going to be pulled.
After working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was.
And the Angels are going to score again, and it's going to be 7-2. Oh, you're kidding me! God damn it! Come on, Tigers, get your fucking act together.
Going to take over here in inning number 5. So
why are you holding out your hands
from here on out?
Ron, you're the manager. Do fucking something.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this.
And he probably got 2 outs, but not before the Anaheim Angels have already done the damage. I mean, 7-0.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
They have about 7. The Turner has allowed 7 runs in 1 inning. The San Francisco Giant pitcher allowed 6 runs in 5 innings, and the manager has enough sense to come out and pull him. But one Gardenhire that's in an actual game doesn't. So.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's
hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's gonna.
And they'll get it in quickly.
I don't know why they're throwing home. He's gonna stay at third.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder.
So the Tigers
and ends up with the base
face
hit.
another former Detroit Tiger, and Justin Upton, who's up to bat, and
digging in to try it again. Addison
let's see if Justin Upton will hurt the Tigers like every Tiger they have traded away hurts the Tigers. And finally, let's give it Tiger sides, but not before Ron Gardenhire gets another. I swear Ron Gardenhire must have a pea-sized fucking brain to allow the pitcher to stay in there for around 7 runs in the first inning. I'm over here all pissed about that. I think we just had a 3-1 homer here.
Number 25 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It was a 3-1 homer.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more
watch one more inning.
The next thing you know, you've got.
I'll watch one more inning while I'm playing this game of the Tigers game. If they don't do anything, I'm just gonna turn the fuckers off.
Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
And now here's the versatile outfielder.
So far 10 runs on 15 hits.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pence. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Takes this the other way to right. Pence brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second, and they will get the force for the out.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. Got him. Another look. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Okay, kids, get ready. Tonight is movies with the Chicago Cubs. You know they are the away team. It's movie the Chicago Cubs and camp out night.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often.
17 minutes following a ball game, they'll be showing the movie Rookie of the Year, which is also involves the Chicago Cubs. So
into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted.
The players will stay till the end. The players are scheduled to stay to the end of the movie, and then we'll head home. We'll head back to the hotel.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Brandon
get some much needed rest for the game tomorrow.
1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It's part of a special weekend here It's part of a special week here at Statesman's Park.
Takes a look down at the knees for a
Both teams travel to a facility that's not their home park, gets them out of their comfort zone a little bit, and evidently it appears that the Chicago Cubs are not that out of their comfort zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Crawford swings and misses at that one, a strikeout victim for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Tonight is the Cubs fans' opportunity to sit with the Chicago Cubs players and watch a movie and camp out. And tomorrow night, the Giants fans will have their opportunity to watch a movie.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about
watch a movie with the San Francisco Giant players and camp out after the movie while the players head back to the hotel.
Now another 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down.
And I believe the movie they will be showing tomorrow night is 42.
Here, they're down 10-0.
About Jackie Robinson, I believe that movie is. Well, Dustin Pedroia's up to bat, and let's see if they're going to walk him after he hit a home run last inning.
3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Or 2 innings ago, I don't know how many innings it was. Who cares? It was a home run regardless. No, he's gonna pop. They're gonna pitch to him, and he's gonna pop this one up, so he's gonna get out.
Now batting, third baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez.
So 1 down for the Angels. They got a Tiger out first, and they've only got 1 out against the Tigers.
Into the windup and the pitch.
And Jacoby Jones at 3-0, so Jacoby Jones may get on base, and they may have a man at first and second. But it's the Tigers, so I won't be surprised if they find a way to fuck it up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's why the 0-1 pitch popped up.
And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
Out number 2.
Ready once again, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond up to bat now.
His last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
McKenzie's waiting for it against home, but he's going to try to beat the pitch to home, and he's gonna. It's 7-3 tie. It's 7-3 Angels now.
3 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, talk about a guy.
And while I'm getting excited about the Tigers get another run, the Cubs get another one. So
starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle.
And the big boy Kyle swings and misses. He's got 2 singles so far tonight. He's 2 for 3.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this is into the.
And let's see if he can get double. If he gets his ass moving, he will.
He takes the turn.
Remember, he was tagged out. Second earlier. He's going to be safe this time.
Here's Addison Russell, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Line drive to left. Williamson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Cubs lead this one 13-0. Here's Joe Panic. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Joe Panic.
2-0. Tiger again up in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The 2-0 pitch. High ball 3.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, in his mind, he's saying,
Now batting, left fielder, Mac.
And the
Fahini.
Matt Williamson hits next. 0 for 1 for him
Keeps
here in
pitching
this one.
like this, and lets us back in his ball game a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The pitch.
Kobe Jones on second for the Tigers.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Garber at bat right now. And they're going to walk him. And that's going to bring up Jose Iglesias.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything
That's going to get another mound visit to the Angels.
Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Pablo.
In there, strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 25 driven in.
And by the way, if you can't make the games or watch the games at home, you can take the game with you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
With Fox Sports Go Chicago. Take the Cubbies wherever you go.
He's ready.
Download Fox Sports Go today.
And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 13-0. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Derek Law enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Nope, they wave it off, didn't they? No challenge. So the Tigers have to settle for 1. Here's that tag. Just ahead of the slide.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Hello, person that's watching.
He's in retreat.
And that was going to be caught.
Ready for another.
How are you doing today?
Kyle Hendricks. 4th plate appearance for him tonight.
Let's see if he stayed long.
All game long. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it.
Popped up and out, and
he brings it in.
not surprising it stayed on. He must be I think he must be the same person popping in every now and then.
Miguel Montero. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back.
Foul back, top of the 7th inning here, so. With being the 7th inning, the San Francisco Giants night is most likely over.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the
Meyer
air
Cub
to
kid,
right field.
Cub fans,
Bench
kids, and
has a read
parents.
on it,
Tonight is
and that
is
retires the side.
movie night with the players and camp out.
Down for the Cubs, but they hold a commanding 13-0
The Chicago Cubs will
lead.
come out with about 17 minutes following they get found a conclusion of this game.
Digging
And
in
come out and
once
watch
again,
Rookie of the
Eduardo
Year
Nunez. He started
with the
out
kiddies.
evening 0 for 2 so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt,
And then when the movie's over,
ridiculous. That strike right there.
your kids, and you can stay and camp out while the players return back to the hotel to get ready for tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Grounded down the third baseline.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2.
And tomorrow night, the Giants kids and kids get to do it. The Giants.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Eduardo Nunez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
They're going to get the first man on
For
tonight.
their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
And just as expected, there is a new pitcher for the Detroit Tigers.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here.
Maybe Ron Garhire is not as bad as I thought.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's
That would be ball 3 if he wanted to swing at, but he does, so 1-2 to count.
3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot.
And I don't mean to be mean, but if you're the person that keeps popping in and out, please leave and out. Don't bother coming back. That is annoying that you pop in and out.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one.
If it's not, then fuck him.
In right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out.
And they're going to retire the side, so we're going to go to the top of the 8th inning.
Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them.
I'm ready to make sure I was a home run first, so not bad.
The 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
That one's going to be foul.
And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for
16-0, top of the 8th inning.
Those 2 bombs behind it.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Addison Russell will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now
for the first time the Tigers get a run, get an inning where they don't allow any runs. So the Tigers showing a little bit of life, and I'll keep watching.
Here's Jason Hayward now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Tagged by Posey will be too late, safe at home plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Hendricks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around.
So it looks like they keep Kyle Hendricks in the entire game.
Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
So that'd be a called strike.
Very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good
okay.
for
A sinker is
strike
called
two.
is also called a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You could have rolled the ball any better.
Man.
Starts off the inning. Here we go.
Man at first, so that that shouldn't draw any attention from the bullpen.
Delivery to him on the
He's
way.
been playing an awesome game so far.
Schwarber coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He comes in 0 for 2.
And Mac Williamson up to bat now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
There's a ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle.
And that might get some
He's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Nick Hundley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kyle Henry's gonna be up the bat now.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Get a man on third is going to draw some action to the bullpen.
Here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and a dozen RBI.
I can't say I blame being at 80 pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate.
Knocked down at home plate saves them running from at least advancing to
Runners are at
second.
First and third, 1 away. And this will be fouled away.
And that's gonna be 2-1.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Ready on 1 and 2. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun.
So it will not be a shutout here tonight for the Cubbies, but that's okay. As long as they don't allow 17 runs in the last 2 innings, we should be fine.
And that will end up a foul ball. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
I don't know why they didn't try for the double play, but whatever. It is what it is.
The right fielder, number 8.
Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
As I walk over to my right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2nd and 3rd, 2.
I could see them that they're getting what appears to be a screen ready, which must be what they're gonna show the movie though. If here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it right from where I'm at. It's just right by the first base foul pole.
0-2, here it is.
There's a little area where they were in.
Swing, and he pops him up. Right up the
point out a
chute. This may be
screen.
tough behind the
Right.
plate. And he will indeed make the play
like
in
a
foul
screen
territory to retire the side. So it's a run on
Trayer.
3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. Cubs. Neil Ramirez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms.
So Neil Ramirez comes on to bat.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got it.
And don't be alarmed, that sound you hear is mosquito control. I don't know if you could hear in the background, but I'm pretty sure you could.
Chance gone to lead
a home run! And this looked like it's gonna be one of my quickest video live streams I've had. But with all these home runs,
Number 13 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, the skipper called
gone to
him
the
for a reason, and I can
in the mat.
guarantee you one
19-1.
thing, that was not what he had in
And
mind. First pitch, and it was out of here.
maybe I'll
That's
make
a
up
rough
for
way
that
to
one
start
run they
your
got.
day
At the
at the office as a reliever.
Line to the right side, but this is right
Line to the
at
right
him in
side.
right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where
So
the
one
ball hit
down.
the bat could have made all the difference.
The fan says, "Let's come on, Giants." I don't think the Giants are going to come unless they're going to score.
Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's
Unless they're
attention
going to score
turns back
17
to the
massive
man
runs
on
in the
mound.
bottom of the ninth inning, which is extremely unlikely.
Ian Desmond.
And hopefully it's okay that bounce off the pitcher's leg. He seems to be final.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. And a good spot
Ian
for
Desmond
that
up the
pitch
bat
as
now.
it's chopped foul. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone.
And that's going to be 21-1. So we now have a 20-point ball game on our hands.
Next for the Cubs.
Into the box,
Left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber. Now a bunt attempt
And
here. But the throw will beat
we
him
just
at
can start
first,
being
so the bunt for
sportsmanship,
hit
some
attempt is snuffed
sportsmanship
out.
here. And
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's
Get out here
not
and
gonna
try and
work
end it.
out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Great execution. Caught the third baseman back, and he just dropped a little drag bunt on him for the base hit. Nice, nice, nice.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Nunez comes up with it, and he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 22-1. Now a swing.
It's going to be a 22-1 game score.
Desmond is there.
And if that out, that's going to put the the Dodgers down in fudge. The Giants down. There we go. The Giants down in the last 2 outs of the ball game. Trailing 22-1.
He struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
1 out, nobody on.
1 out, nobody on.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side.
And what's heading for seats down the right side. 0-2 now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora.
And the Giants are going to be down to the last out.
The left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him.
Down to the last 2 strikes now.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks.
That's a moonshot, but unless it gets a massive amount more, it ain't going to help them at all.
This homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight.
Unless they get 20 more of those. 2 outs.
They
ain't going to get any more, and that's getting the ball game right there.
Hendricks has a play.
Hendricks is going to pitch the whole game and win it.
That's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the
so,
time, but just good
kiddies, remember, if you're here at the ballpark, so teammates following when the players go into the locker room, they got to have enough time to change in the shower. It's movie night with the players and camp out night for kids and their family. Rookie of the year will be showing. But folks, that will do it for us tomorrow until tomorrow night. We'll see you from Statements Park.
Matt Moore struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put
Thank you and good night.
Things here this evening for my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Please.